Can't get much worse. Redfin CEO Glenn Kelman joins us now. Glenn, good to see you. Okay, I believe you that we are at rock bottom. That's fine. That looks that way to me. But the question is, when do we leave rock bottom? Do things turn around anytime soon, sir?
No, you'll have to ask the Fed when the market's going to get better, because it seems very unlikely that interest rates will ease by the end of this year. So the only real question is whether we're going to catch a break entering the home buying season of 2024. But I think most people have written off the 2023 home buying season.
So, Glenn, I'm wondering if you can take us through what some of the ramifications of this rock bottom include. You know, for example, Redfin issued a report recently about home purchases following through at the highest rate in nearly a year, just last in August. Tell us more. You know, what are some of the issues that you're seeing now?
Well, consumers really adjusted to higher rates coming into the summer. And so we had so many people back out at the beginning of the home buying season who decided, I'm ready now, I'm going through with it no matter what. And then rates went up again. And so we saw 20 to 25% of deals being canceled over the past 4 to 5 weeks because rates cleared 7.5%. But I think the bigger implications are that so many people have stopped believing in the American dream. 1 in 5 millennials believe they will never own a home. And if you don't have that conviction that you're going to get your piece, it's really hard to invest in the long term. It's really hard to believe that society is going to work out for you. So I think we have to come together as a society, build more houses, and figure out a way that the next generation is going to be able to buy in to our society.
So I think that's a great point, and the Wall Street Journal sort of hit that note this morning. It was talking about how people are discouraged about being able to own homes and other things, and so therefore they're taking the money that they do make and they're just kind of going out and spending it willy-nilly, which is one of the reasons that inflation isn't coming down here. Is part of the answer to this what Zillow is trying to do? They want to offer a 1% down payment loan program. It sounds like a recipe for disaster to me, because what it says to me is you're incentivizing people to not have a stake in their home. Therefore, if they default on their mortgage or they buy too much and can't handle it later, you create a situation that's similar to what we saw in 2008.
It doesn't really address the fundamental problem, which is that home affordability is a 4-decade low. Prices are up 40% since 2019, and now interest rates have compounded that. And so I think the real issue for us is that this generation owns less than 20% of American wealth entering home buying age. I'm talking about the millennial generation, whereas baby boomers own more than 30% of American wealth. So we can come up with creative financing. The piper always has to be paid when that happens. But fundamentally, we have to figure out how to build more houses. And mostly, it has been the red states where we have figured that out, where through low regulation and through a real partnership with builders, places like Orlando and Las Vegas have just been building like crazy. And that's where everyone's moving. So it used to be that about 18% of our customers were relocating. Now it's more than 25% of our customers are relocating. That continued through the pandemic. It's not going to stop.
Glenn, I've got just about 20 seconds left, but I got to ask you, we read today that you pulled Redfin out of the National Association of Realtors. For folks at home, why does that matter? What are you doing?
Well, the reason we did it is because the National Association of Realtors has been fighting to prevent consumers from being able to choose how much they pay their own real estate agent. And that, we think, is an indefensible position. The National Association of Realtors does many good things, but they should not be telling consumers how much to pay a real estate agent. It's a free market.
Interesting. I'm not sure my realtor would subscribe to that theory, but Glenn, thank you so much. Nice to see you.